Oke, cek koneksi aman. Main genshin, menyelesaikan story gua. Waduh, jaringannya merah. Oke, welcome guys di channel gua, McWidi William sama gua. Di sini hari ini main genshin dulu deh. Mencari sesuatu yang berbeda sekali-sekali. Ada ini Bang Sose udah. Welcome Bang Sose. Waduh, wabah loli menyerang. Iya, nggak ada thumbnail lain. Bukan main genshin. Iya, Mama Ponia datang. Selamat datang Mama Ponia. Iya nih, sekali-sekali main genshin. Jaringannya nggak stabil sih. Yoi, Bari, selamat datang. Malampu sehat. Ya ini malam ya. Main GI, tumben. Yaps, tumben sekali gue main genshin. Mau nyelesain storynya aja buat ngobrolin Primo gua. Barangkali ya nanti aku gacha dapat senjatanya Nahida gitu. Barangkali. Gak terlalu berharap sih. Ah,
Someone's not in the best of moods. Let me guess. You're all tangled up in another situation and need me
tuh
to
FPS-nya
unravel it
cuma
for
dapat
you.
40-an ya kalau lagi
I
live.
hope you realize how lucky you are. If
Ini
it was
tadi gua
anyone
coba pas
else,
gak
I
live itu
don't think
dapatnya
I'd have the
60
patience
FPS.
to keep greeting them.
But you're always smiling.
That was a figure of speech. Do you
Dah
understand?
mama, welcome.
Nitpicking my turns
Dan
of
udah
phrase.
mampir
The
main
sheer
genshin. Yaps,
audacity.
main genshin. Gua mau nyelesain storynya dulu.
Something really big's happened. It's she.
Oh, okay, I see. So, Ace decided to palm Inazuma off on the human. Impossibly stubborn. Jumped straight to the most extreme course of act. You know as well as I do that she's always been like, rushed into it with that. So you seem to be under the impression that I am able to
Is she playing dumb? She's doing this on purpose, for sure.
Aha, you're learning, little one. But really, the truth, all I know is that it's the foundation of the sacred Sakura. And from what I've heard, it's a little different.
Because right in
Not just because of that. Anyway, we needn't worry about the details. First things first.
Historinya Raiden Shogun gue selesaiin dulu. Disuruh kemana lagi nih? Mimpi yang sementara. Mimpi yang sementara kemana? Mana sih? Oh, di bawah. Oh, di bawah pas. Oke, ntar. Ini. Bukan. Ini di bawahnya ya. Lewat mana ini? Sini. Sini kan? Ada chest. Oh, ini ada chest loh. Belum gua buka. Oke, buka dulu.
One with nature.
Aduh, di atas ya. Bentar, balik lagi. Gak tahu gua posisinya di mana itu. Jalan kaki aja deh lewat sini.
Time to go.
Nah, lumayan dapat daging.
Everyone hold hands. Hey,
Ini nggak bisa ditangkap ya? Oh, kira bisa. Ada chest lagi di sini. Wah, isinya sayur.
everyone hold hands.
Oh, ini.
Now then, I always have my ways. It's just a question of how crafty I need to be. To the outsider, the realm of consciousness is a very abstract concept. Luckily, I'm A's familiar, so I can set. In other words, even though I can't pinpoint the exact spatial location of this realm,
Halo
I
Bang,
can
Bang
still
Rufik,
send you
selamat
to where
datang.
A is.
Aku nyelesain ini, mau nyelesain storynya Genshin dulu.
But you
Yes, no need to try and understand it. Everything is
Udah lama gua nggak main
turbulent and
story.
disordered. If you
Nggak,
tried
Genshin
to
gua nggak
force your way
keurus.
in, you could. This is precisely what.
What? Alright, well, Paimon, seeing you.
Suit yourself. Worst case scenario, all we stand to lose is A.
Aduh, lama banget ini mending gua skip aja deh.
Well,
Gua
if
nggak
you're
terlalu
quite
ngikutin
sure,
storynya
then of
Genshin
course.
gitu ya.
Now, I shall send you on your. I say. Oh, nothing. It just seems. By the way, remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only a strong enough will can prevent you from being swallowed by the giant waves of ab. Well then, the door is open. Hop on in. I'll stay outside and provide what stability I can. I'll be ready to respond if anything happens. I'm placing my god in your capable hands. For my sake and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
Miko, you better know what you're doing!
That's enough chatter.
Kemana nih?
Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Lah, lawan ini lagi. Perasaan tadi udah gue lawan deh. Masa ngulangin lagi?
Huh? You have returned.
Nah lah,
This
apa-apa dah.
is a duel to remember. It is as if we have returned to the moment when the laws of eternity were first
Baca
over
Nilo sudah
countless
belum?
battles.
Enggak
Not
aja Nilo.
once
Enggak.
have you lost.
Skip
And
Nilo
by
gue.
all
Yang penting
enemies
Naida
of
udah dapat,
eternity
udah
stand
tamat
against
gue
for your
genshin.
firm commitment to you bring honor to the type. Now these two return one. Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 5. Final duel? Stand back, traveler. I'm going to be the start of something new. The time our duels took to fight was
Kenapa
long
Nilo
enough
di
to
skip?
witness the
Gak ada
rise
Primo.
and fall.
Tuh, Primonya nggak ada. Nggak ada. Mau ini ngumpulin buat senjatanya Naida dulu. Jadi berapa sih ini? Ah, nggak bisa dipencet ya? Udahlah. Nah, yang penting udah dapat Naida dulu lah. Aduh.
Energy they consume is great enough to vaporize the ocean and turn.
Main cepet aja, gua ngebuff. Pakai buff.
And the will they demanded, sufficient to penetrate minds and crush dreams. Yes, you have endured. I will endure forever. Inferior! Shine down! Witness the final calamity! There is no escape! Illusion shattered! Inferior!
Mana oh itu
Eternity is in my hands!
apa ini? Ada petir-petirnya. Ah, dilompatin ya yang ini ya. Oke. Dari kemarin mati terus aku kena itu.
This, I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But it seems my belief was baseless, and I underestimated your spirit. But a will that cannot be eroded has no way to embrace the future. You need not worry about the future, and you aren't alone. I know your power more than anyone else. Had I relied upon my strength alone, I would have lost this duel for sure. Yet, my reason for fighting redefined my martial prowess and redrew my limits. I now carry the gaze of the myriad of expectant eyes that look to the light in the heavens. And whenever I think of this,
Baca senjata Naida, Bang.
I feel
Naida.
something
Ya,
stirring
mau
within
ini.
Muso
Ya, masih
Ishin.
ngumpulin primonya.
The blade that I inherited from Makoto seems to be trying to guide. I noticed it also. This power is beyond. This blade belonged to Makoto. When I clasped Muso, it was at once a familiar. You have my approval. Your present will is not the product of erosion. I shall no longer stop from this day forth. I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past. Makoto never saw me as a fearless. You truly have changed. I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not but as a warrior. I look forward to the chance
Panas,
to
Bang.
fight like this again in the
Panas gimana? Surabaya lagi dingin.
Do you say this because
Laptopku aman sih mestinya
it was
suhunya.
simply a new experience for me? One that is worth reliving.
Masih kisaran 80-an.
Finished fighting then? Like, for real this time?
Laptop juga baru gua nyalain tadi ya. Setengah jam baru nyala.
Hello, A. And greetings, those who have come to bear witness. I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon. Makoto? I'm so happy. I left a faint fragment of my will in Muso Ishin. A convoluted way. There was no time, but everything happened. I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you, a little at a time, to dissuade you from your pursuit of stillness. Did you know what was about to happen in Conria? I had some sense of it. That place.
Menghilang. Udah aman nggak sih?
This is the end.
Jaringannya merah.
You have won. I believed you were incapable of transcending the
Aduh, kumat jaringan. Aku kumat.
I relied upon my strength alone, I would have lost this duel for sure. Yet, my reason for fighting redefined my martial prowess and redrew my limits. I now carry the gaze of the myriad of expectant eyes that look to the light in the
bentar.
heavens.
Harusnya sudah aman deh.
And
Tadi
whenever
aku
I
pindah
think of
jaringan
this,
dulu.
I feel
Setelah
something
masuk wifi tadi.
stirring within Muso Ishin.
Ini harusnya
The
sudah
blade
hijau,
that
udah
I
aman.
inherited from
Harusnya.
Makoto seems
Atau
to
lagi
be
nih.
trying to
Atau udah.
guide me, to
lagi kalau nggak
encourage
aman.
me. I noticed it also. Just now in the heat of battle, it seemed to unleash this power. This blade belonged to Makoto. Perhaps it can only respond to me with its full power when I truly understand and believe in her. When I clasped Muso Ishin in my
Aman kan
hands,
harusnya.
I had the feeling that
Yep,
she was by
harusnya
my
aman.
side once again.
Kenapa bang?
It was at once
Wifi-nya tadi
a
salah
familiar
masuk wifi
feeling.
gue.
And a strange one.
Harusnya masuk yang ini, tapi yang bawahnya.
Makoto barely
Yang
wielded a
bawahnya
blade
ini
in her
sinyalnya
life.
kurang kuat.
And yet, her blade brings me closer to her. You have my approval. Your present will is not the product of erosion. I shall no longer stop you from attempting to modify the rules. From this day forth, this body... I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past, but from today onward, you are me. Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. You truly have... I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not change. But as a warrior, I look forward to the chance to fight like this again in the future. Do you say this because you have not yet reconciled
Itu
yourself with your defeat?
itu kembar kah, Bang? Oh, ini dah
It was simply a
Raden
new
Shogun.
experience for me.
Raden Shogun itu
One
satunya
that is
E.
worth reliving.
Entah, aku kurang paham sama ceritanya. Salah itu satunya boneka ya. Seingat gue itu satunya boneka. Satunya yang asli. Terus ingat gue.
And greetings, those who have come to bear witness.
Halo.
I am Raiden Makoto,
Aku adalah
previous
Raiden
Electro
Makoto.
Archon,
Aku
who
yang
failed in
sebelumnya.
my
Oh, ini
duties
Raiden
and
Makotonya
left
itu
you
ini.
all to pick up the pieces.
Dia bentuknya masih bentuk Iyo.
Makoto?
Makoto?
I'm so happy.
Aku senang kamu
You've come
kesini.
so far. I always knew you would make it here in the end. I left a faint fragment of my will in Muso Ishin, so that in the moment that you unleashed its full power, I too would be released. A convoluted way to reach you, but... well, you held such deeply entrenched views at the time that you wouldn't have listened to a word I said. There was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart.
Ada 3 kah? Sepertinya tidak 3. Mereka itu semuanya berbeda. Ini Arkon yang aslinya itu ini nggak salah Raiden Makoto ya.
You never
Aku
mentioned
gitu
this
sih
to me.
ceritanya, aku kurang paham.
Everything happened so suddenly. I've always felt terrible for having to I should have been the one to impart
Udah
these
ini
ideas
udah
to
lama
you
nggak main
a
genshin,
little
udah
at a
nggak
time,
ngikutin lagi gue
to
storynya.
dissuade you from your pursuit of stillness. Did you know what was about? I had some sense of it. That place was not somewhere that any Archon could afford to ignore. In my present form, I can no longer perceive time. I don't know how long we have been separated before this reunion, and I don't know what Inazuma has experienced in the meantime. But I know that this must have been an extremely arduous journey for you. And I'm sure you must have wanted to shed tears many times along the way.
Kembar
Don't
yang
look
satunya
down on me.
kembarannya sudah meninggal. Oh,
See?
ini Raden Shogun itu punya 2 kembaran.
It was with this
Yang satu
possibility
kembarannya
in
itu
mind
sudah
that
meninggal,
I
sisa
left a
Raden
parting
Shogun.
gift for you.
Yang
Something
satunya
to
itu
soothe
yang muncul
Inazuma's
tadi itu
pain.
ingat gua, dia kan punya boneka juga yang kembar kayak gitu juga ya.
Take it, before my last shred of consciousness fades away. But it
Prometheus
is you
kapan?
who must take the most important step.
Kok malah membahas Prometheus kamu Ibari? Ya memang boneka, tapi bonekanya bukan Prometheus. Ya, boneka salah satunya. Gue ingat itu storynya sudah lama gue ngikutin
The
kan.
miracle
Nah
tree that
itu sempat
blesses the
putus
people
gue
in
main
this
nggak main
moment
genshin
new to
lagi.
the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really?
Besok viral reset
Eternity
bang, siap
extends
belum
time
main
into
viral.
infinity.
Itu artinya aku tidak akan main spiral.
Illuminate each moment within.
Aku nggak
When
bisa.
both shine in unison,
Aku
the
cukup main
sacred
spiral di
sakura
Genshin.
blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the
Dan nggak
heavenly
apal gerakannya
principles.
gue.
Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I
Mungkin gue
cannot
coba deh
witness
nanti
Inazuma's future,
viral.
nor can I
Nyoba
walk
doang.
this journey with you.
Bisa apa enggaknya mah urusan belakangan kayaknya.
Do you know, A? I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh? Goodbye, Makoto.
Ibari. Skip Ebis bang. Apa itu Ebis? Ebis adalah neraka kalau
So
dibaca
the
Indonesia
A
kan.
of the
Ibari.
present planted the sacred sakura in the
Mbak
realm of
Hanana, welcome.
consciousness, and it took root in the
Mesti lo.
Inazuma of the past.
Datang-datang emot batu terus.
No matter what you make of it, it's quite
Aku nggak
incredible.
paham lu ngapain pasti emot batu.
All of this is thanks to Makoto's power. Her understanding of eternity is
Aku lagi
much
main
more
Genshin dulu,
profound than
mainin
mine.
story.
Eternity
Udah lama gue nggak main
is
ini
a
storynya
concept intimately
Genshin.
connected with time. When you begin to touch on eternity,
Lumayan per floor
the
dapat
concept of time
150
becomes
gem.
murky.
Kalau full star 600 primo. 600 primo ya sampai lantai 12 ya.
A place where time is
600
meaningless and cannot be
primo
understood
itu
with ordinary logic.
kali gacha itu
Huh,
butuhnya
so that
160 ya.
was the turbulence I
1600
was
ya.
sensing.
Berarti butuh 1000 lagi butuh
Perhaps that
buat
is the reason
gacha
why you
10
were
kali.
able to return precisely to this point in time without any problems. And yet,
Gak tahu mau ngetik
that sense of
apa.
disorderliness has now
Eh.
completely disappeared.
I don't fully understand.
Well, I'm not convinced that it was Makoto's power alone.
I know what you mean. Perhaps a higher power really was involved in all of this. But without the sacred Sakura,
I know you've always perceived there was something special about the sacred Sakura. You've tried in the past.
no.
Ini kayaknya akunku jujur aja kalau spiral kayaknya nggak kuat deh kalau sampai lantai 12.
The sacred
But don't you
Paling
think
aku
the
stop di
tree looks
lantai
different than how it does now?
10 mungkin.
The sacred Sakura is within my purview at the shrine, so obviously I get to prune it exactly how I...
Ceritanya masih di Inazuma nih. Yep, masih di Inazuma.
That tree has
Inazuma
been
gue
through
belum
a lot
kelar
since
sama
it
sekali.
first sprouted. We
Belum
have
kelar
the
sama
loving
sekali.
care
Enggak
of
sih.
Kitsune over the ages
Pas
to
itu
thank
20%
for all the
kayaknya.
And obviously I played my part
Masih ada
too.
70% yang belum gue kerjain
It's
di
fair to
Inazuma.
say that very little time passed between the moment you
Itu mapnya Inazuma itu belum 100% gue buka masih an.
You were
Yang di pojokan bawah itu belum gue buka.
Whereabouts, but I also sensed anomalies in the flow of time within that space. Suffice to say, fortunately, your will was strong
Orang lain
enough
pada
that the
Sumeru ya,
turbulence
gimana ya?
carried you to the moment.
Udah ini nggak main gue Genshin.
Influenced by
Ini tiba-tiba aja gue mau apa namanya mau nyelesain story.
I
Kepikiran
thought
mau
the
nyelesain
flow of
story.
time was my first thought was, but it turned out you too have my thanks.
Hey, how are you?
My body has fully recovered.
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. After all,
I only heard her voice. I wouldn't say I saw her. I'll be fine. It brought a few things back, of course, but I've made my decision to move forward. I have to say, this has reminded me once again just how brilliant Makoto was. She predicted all the ways in which Ina's
Pindah Honkai Impact aja bang.
incorporated my
Iya.
maturity into her
Iya
plan.
nanti Ibari.
All thanks to her. that
Kayaknya
I
nanti
just
ini
planted a
habis
seed.
maghriban lah mungkin.
It was
Honkai.
thanks to everything.
Kapan joki gue Honkai.
Thank you.
today, at long last, you and Inazuma finally emerge from the
Suaranya
shadows
kenapa
cast by the
tuh?
events of centuries
Suara gue
past.
ada masalah kah?
Makoto and you are Inazuma's past
Filternya
and
ada yang
future,
error kah?
and both are
Enggak tuh.
indispensable.
It's rare to hear such comforting words from you. I graciously accept them.
Kenapa suara mic-ku ada bermasalah
Come
nggak?
on. You only think it's rare because
Gua
you
nggak bisa
never
ngecek
used
kalau
to
lagi
listen to a
streaming.
word I say.
Makoto said the exact same thing.
Kalau kemarin gue cek ya, aku
Great
nonton
minds
stream gue
think
lagi,
alike,
nggak ada masalah tuh di
I
mic-nya.
wonder.
Harusnya
Does that qualify me to maybe take the position of shogun for a couple of days?
ada noise suara
Actually,
HP.
no. Forget that. Far more trouble than it's worth.
We will have to end the frivolities there. There is much work to be done. The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today to find out
Harusnya
where
aman
things
ya,
currently
harusnya.
stand. Then, we will give careful consideration to the future. After that, I will abolish the Sakoku decree.
Really? That's huge news.
Gue masih di
I am
Liu
no longer
bilek.
pursuing
Aduh.
an eternity defined by stasis. In which case, there is no further need to keep the nation under lock and key. I don't doubt that
Gue
many
nggak main
challenges
genshin.
lie ahead
Aduh,
for
Bang
Inazuma.
Lucy nggak main ya lu
I'm
ke gue.
looking
Sebenarnya gue yang males main genshin. Lebih seneng main di Honkai gue. Tapi ya sekali-sekali lah mencari hal baru di genshin. Aduh, kumat jaringannya kumat. Bentar, kumat jaringannya. Ini masih lancar.
by the protection of the Electro Archon. May the blossoms of the sacred Sakura bloom eternally.
Yeah, I see everything.
Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them.
Aku tidak punya pertanyaan lagi ya. Biar cepat aja. Kemana ini? Perlu menyelesaikan quest lain terlebih dahulu untuk lanjutkan. Ini berarti. Kemana kah gerangan? Oh, ke atas. Lah, kok malah ke Sumeru? Loadingnya lambat banget. Ini nih kalau ditaruh di harddisk. Mentok harddisknya. Pindah SSD bang. Iya benar sekali Bari. Harusnya pindah di SSD aja. Ini kalau enggak gini loadingnya lambat banget gitu. Pindah-pindah map lambat. Harddisknya penuh web.
Sumeru.
Iya benar sekali. Isinya
We finally made
isinya
it.
ini
Oh, did you see
gambar
that?
semua.
When those people in
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your
Tapi
first
jangan gue
time
buka lah, masih
visiting
puasa
Sumeru
nanti aja.
City.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But how did you know that?
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha. But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device. Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord. After centuries of tireless
kenapa
research
bahanana
on the
mau difoto?
Akasha, the Academia
Gambar
created one of its
isi
most
iniku.
ingenious inventions,
Galeriku.
the Akasha
Nanti
terminal.
malam aja paling.
As long as you are within
Isinya aneh-aneh.
Sumeru's borders,
Enggak aneh-aneh
you
kok
use
Ibari.
an Akasha
Apa?
terminal to connect
Yang dojin
directly
enggak
to the
bukan
Akasha
dojin kok.
and access any knowledge you need. I should
Cuman kurang
mention
sehat
that
aja kalau
with
dilihat
technical
ini pas
limitations,
puasa
the
gitu
operation
Ibari.
of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about. It sounds pretty amazing.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all
Aneh-aneh
travelers are
18 plus.
issued one upon arrival.
Enggak deh.
Here are
Kayaknya
your
bukan
Akasha
18 plus deh.
terminals. Please
21.
handle them with care.
Bohong. Enggak bohong Ibari, serius.
Like a leaf.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Oh, since this little doodad lets you access knowledge, maybe we can use it to find a way to meet Lesser Lord Kusanagi. Let's give it a try.
Kirim di DC lantas malam.
Mighty God
Iya, lu
bless us with their voice of
ikut
wisdom.
ini enggak sih? Tempatnya Sensei enggak bahanana? Biasanya gua ngirimnya di situ. Di baris sih yang paling sering ngirim. Lu mampir aja ke sana. Ntar linknya belum gua bagiin ya, lupa. Gimana cara bagiin link? Ini ya. Habis itu di copy. Invite langsung aja, kenapa? Nah, biar nggak susah.
It seems all
Aduh,
we need
bener
to do
nge-lag.
is concentrate on what we want to know. And bam! You get it.
Jaringan kumat lagi,
that'll come
kumat
in
lagi.
real handy.
Ada aja jaringan bermasalah.
That is the
Video
power
ada
of the
aja
Akasha.
masalahnya.
And with that,
Ntar,
let me officially welcome you both
ini
to Sumeru
baterainya
City.
mending gua turunin apa enggak ya?
May the wisdom of the
Masa
Dendro
baterai 1000?
Archon always
Tapi
be
ya 1000
your
juga
guide.
nggak ngangkat gitu. 33 kecepatannya.
Okay, now that we're in,
Baterainya cuma
we can check
33.
the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let Paimon try. 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins.
Aduh,
The deity now resides in the
ada aja.
sanctuary of
Masalahnya ada aja jaringan kayak gini. Pengen pindah ke Jepang gua, jaringannya 300 Mbps.
Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her. Huh? Paimon doesn't sense anything. The Akasha didn't respond to Paimon's question.
Baterainya gua turunin 1000. Gak stabil banget ini. Apanya Indihome?
Ugh. Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your
Bang,
tongue, but you
apa?
just
Dibari
can't think of it.
minta buat Indojen. Nani?
Paimon,
Mei siapa
thanks
ini?
for the
Mei-nya Sensei apa Mei ini? Mei Senpai?
smart idea. But what are you going to
Nge-lag,
ask
Jep.
it?
Sendak banget nge-lag. Nge-lag jaringannya. Gak stabil. Ntar nanti pakai pertama, kerjain
Could it be
pas
because
mingguan
we're
yang
Outlanders
yang
and
pengen
we've
ya
only
santai
just
aja.
arrived in
Aku kalau
Sumeru?
buka
You know,
kalian nanti kalau buka akunku
qualified to receive an answer to this sort of question.
yang jadi satu gitu kalau buka Honkai nanti aja. Ini sekalian ini soalnya gua mainin akun teman gua juga. Akun Honkai teman gua. Kalau buka Honkai itu gua sekalian buka semua yang bisa diselesain di
Well, it's
Honkai.
not just Paimon.
Jaringan jelek amat di sana. Yep, sebentar banget di sini jaringannya nggak stabil. Makanya gue lebih seneng live itu malam pas subuh itu lumayan enak jaringan ketimbang sore-sore.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden. It feels like the people of Sumeru really miss their Archon.
Asalkan jangan duduk. Kok gitu Bang
Seems no matter
Mokong?
which way he's from Sumeru and even has a position in the Let's see. Kainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's not far from the city's gate. Let's head over and have a look. Hopefully he's at home.
Yuk Bang Rif. Ada Bang Rif. Selamat datang Bang Rif. Ini disuruh ngapa? Oh nih.
How can my own brother say something like that about me? It's plain hurt.
Jangan duduk, Rita aja nggak apa-apa. Enggak, nanti kalau duduk harusnya barengan Rita. Soalnya kan mereka selalu berdua, Bang Bahanana. Ini nanti buatnya sandwich, nanti aja pembahasan kayak gitu malam aja deh. Ini masih puasa. Joki Genshin kah? Joki Genshin gua nggak joki Genshin. Genshin aja akun gua jangan keurus. Mau joki gimana ceritanya? Akun sendiri aja nggak keurus di Genshin. Ada chest. Aduh tapi nge-lag jaringan 300. Lah. Pingnya kok 99.
Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Aduh diikat sama Rita pakai cambuk. Iya.
Kainari sent us
Main
here.
ikat-ikatan. Aduh bentar. Bahasan malam dah itu. Bang tadi bahas malam aja deh.
Tainari?
Gua kalau segini nanti kemancing lagi. Aduh gimana ya?
Sure, I admit that the...
Here, this is a letter from
Begitu iya, Bang Rip, begitu.
Oh, let me see.
Lagi ini bahas
Seems
sesuatu yang
Adata
tidak
acknowledges my
seharusnya dibahas pas
ability
puasa.
for procuring information.
Tujuan gua jarang, Bang.
So,
Kenapa
what
kamu
did
bahas
you
gua,
want to know?
Ibari? Kenapa kamu bahas gua?
We
Lu
want
ngejak
to
gelut
meet
lagi
with
nih.
Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You mean you want to meet the Dendro?
Kurang berisi. Ya, syukurlah
Sorry,
kalau
the Akasha
nggak ada yang mau
didn't
buat
respond
dojinya
to
gua.
my query.
What? You too? But what about your abilities for getting information and all that? Paimon was sure you'd be able to
Dudu gua
access
masih
more
polos.
info than we did.
Polos, sangat polos.
Well, as I
Polosan.
said, this isn't my
Tanpa
area
selai
of expertise.
tanpa selai
I am
bentang
but a
dong.
lowly research. All I know
Sangat
is that ever
polos.
since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the sanctuary of Surasthana or made a public appearance.
Didn't expect her to be such a mysterious.
The Dendro Archon
Yep,
is
benar
somewhat
sekali.
of a
Kalau
recluse.
jaringan nggak lancar, Genshin
Perhaps she
itu
just
nggak enak,
doesn't
nggak
want
bisa
to
switch
entertain
karakter.
visitors, which would explain the lack of information.
Sangat merepotkan.
Then what can
Kalau
we
Honkai
do?
jaringan bermasalah masih bisa switch
No need to
karakter.
worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing. And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. In this world, there will always take
Jadi
me for example. It's a
maka dari
miracle if
itu
my
gue
brain
lebih
cells can
seneng
spit
main
out one
Honkai
paper
ketimbang
every
main
3
Genshin
years.
karena
Good time,
jaringan
huh?
isu juga.
That guy can
Okay. Thanks for your advice.
Don't
Ngelek-ngelek
mention it.
Bang, yep.
If you two
Jaringanku
ever want
ngelek-ngelek.
information
Tapi
about
ini
things
di
like
Better
who's
1000
been
aman
promoted
dia harusnya.
within the academia, hey, come on. This is a survival skill at the
Tapi yang
academia.
jelas bakalan pecah-pecah gambarnya kalau banyak pergerakan yang
Pamon's
cepat.
expectations were pretty low, but this is so what do we do now? Even if we want to talk to someone, we don't know anybody here. Huh?
Dudu, Dudu umur 9 tahun. Spek mami. Iya. Ceritanya Honkai Dudu itu lahirnya tahun 2000-an nggak salah ya. Pasca Honkai pertama, pasca Honkai kedua itu ceritanya di tahun 2000-an. Pas Sirin menyerang itu ya. Pas Sirin menyerang. Ya, Sirin berubah jadi Goofy. Jadi Headcrasher dia. Dan itu waktunya Dudu lahir nggak salah. Pas itu kan namanya Kiana ya masih ya. Ya tahun segituan. Berarti kalau hitung-hitung kalau 2003 23 ya. Ya 23 sih, 23 tahun dia harusnya. Kalau mengikuti cerita aslinya.
Ad Astra Abyssos.
Tetaria main Genshin.
Paimon.
Catherine,
Mas Alex bisa aja, lu kan lebih sepuh daripada gua. Genshin gua jarang main juga. Lagi mulai nih, baru main lagi gua. Baru mulai story lagi.
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. Please wait.
Atas oke, bawah oke. Hei. Katanya lu lebih suka ketek.
I
Bang Banana.
apologize, but I
Kenapa bahas bawahan sama atasan? Lu kan sukanya
Please
ketek
do
katanya
not
kemarin.
worry. I may know of someone who can help you two. In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the
Apa
vanguard of
gimana anjir,
information.
gua baru main.
Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the
Dikasih akun
Airlines. They
baru
take
main
on various
karena
contracts and work all
dikasih
across
akun sama teman
Sumeru.
gua, Cok.
So they naturally an
Eh.
alien brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City.
Ini aku juga jarang main Genshin.
Not
Core of 30?
Gua itu main Genshin cuman awal-awal doang.
Because their ranks Asphalt,
Aduh,
an advisor with the
ini
if
mic-nya
you'd
error nggak
like
sih?
to get in contact with him. You can
Nggak
find him
sengaja
at the
kesenggol
Corps
tadi
30's
kabelnya.
headquarters, the Citadel of Rexar.
Sengaja kesenggol, semoga nggak bermasalah ya.
You're welcome. I wish you two the best
Tapi
of
inget
luck.
Bang Mokong,
We look
Dudu
forward to
itu
your
Valkyrie-nya
exploits in
manja.
Sumeru.
Kamu bisa ngerawat Dudu apa enggak?
Alright,
Dudu itu kalau nggak ada stigmanya satu, nggak ada senjata apa gimana kurang satu gitu, aduh damage-nya nggak muncul. Dia manja sekali. Gue lebih milih ngurusin Alicia. Soalnya dia nggak manja. Bawa tahu sendiri. Oh, bawah. Lu berarti suka kaki ya? Banana ya? Gue paham kok. Santai, santai, gue paham. Lu suka kaki ternyata.
Time to go.
Tutorial mulung primo. Menyelesaikan story aja, Bang. Ini gue juga lagi mulung primo ini. Mau gacha ini, nyatanya Naida. Barangkali ya. Barangkali nyenggol-nyenggol PT-nya lah. Dapat gitu. Gua sebenarnya udah tamat, dapat Naida udah tamat gua anggap. Tujuan gua main nyelesain Genshin cuman dapat Naida. Naida dapat ya udah. Kelar. Mana sih tadi? Oh, ini lingkaran ini. Gak kelihatan.
Follow the wind.
Mana ada? Oke.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you to.
It's nice to meet you, Osfond. We'd like to ask you about something.
AR berapa? Aku nggak
I
ingat.
see. So,
Kisaran 55 nggak salah.
It's true that the Aramites
Soalnya gua dulu awal-awal main Honkai release rajin banget main Honkai.
Seriously? That's it?
Bari.
The Aramites aren't
Kenapa?
terribly
Kok gua
religious.
pedo? Gua nggak
They
ini.
originally came from the
Gua tetap
desert.
sama Hua, bukan sama
Gods
Naida.
there died
Cuman
off
tujuan
long
gua
ago.
di Genshin cuman dapetin Naida
Just
doang
us,
gitu.
though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested in Lesser Lord.
Oh? Why is that?
Iya, 6.6 lu harusnya full setin ini dulu, soalnya ada ini. Dapat black card ya di spending gacha nanti ya, harusnya.
Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rugut. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance. And
Tapi nanti di minggu ke-5 ya, Honkai itu bannernya Dudu ada, DPE nanti ada bannernya.
we're all just guessing when it comes down to it.
Sama aja kayak Bang Rif.
I'm sure the God of wisdom
diberi.
doesn't worry about.
All right. Well, thanks for the info, Osfond.
Nungguin
No
Triple Z
problem.
atau
Always happy to help out the
from
Adventurers Guild.
lagi nunggu ya. Z Triple Z belum ada kabar. Yang baru ada kabarnya ini ya, Taril ya. Tanggal 25 katanya. Gua nanti nyoba deh.
Seems Osfond was right about most people's attitudes here.
Gua sepuh. Dibilang sepuh, iya sepuh yang pensi. Sepuh yang menghilang. Di saat dibutuhkan, dia menghilang kayak avatar aja. Gua main sebentar doang itu awal-awal rilis itu. Kalau nggak salah gue pensi pas Enif-nya deh. Gara-gara Enif gue pensi dulu.
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Gue lebih nyaman main di Honkai soalnya. Gak terlalu nyita waktu.
You two are outlanders who recently arrived here.
Kalau Genshin kan jujur ya,
Asking
terlalu
around
banyak
for
nyita
information on
waktu.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Oh,
Ini
I'm
berhubung libur
sorry.
aja gue main.
I forgot to
Dari
introduce
Sabtu,
myself.
Sabtu Minggu aja kayaknya.
One,
Kalau Honkai kan sebentar doang bisa kelar. Kalau dailynya.
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Arc.
Ya bersaing sama Mami Hare. Iya bisa coba diadu itu.
Sure. It goes like this.
PE diadu sama
Long ago,
Mami
there
Hare.
was a man who panicked by what he heard.
Siapakah yang
The
lebih
man sought
kuat?
out the Dendro Archon, and the man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any
Iya
trace
benar
of the
sekali,
Dendro Archon.
Mas Nix.
In despair, he
Kita
felt
harus
lost.
keliling kalau
The Archon has
di Genshin.
abandoned me.
Nah itu yang buat aku males.
And then, at that moment, a bird perched
Kalau
on
di
the
Honkai
shore.
mah tinggal
This
buka-buka
bird
ini,
was, in
event,
fact, an
selesaiin
avatar
sebentar,
of the
udah
Dendro
dapat
Archon
material.
seeker. Along your journey, we were in every flower.
Yeah, thanks for the Dunyarzad.
Of course. So, did you two know that, I'm terribly sorry, but
Hey, wait! What the heck? It looks like they're searching
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
Yeah, she went that way.
Quick,
Iya
after her.
bener tuh, males banget. Nah tuh, Ibari aja setuju. Main genshin itu malesnya keliling-kelilingnya. Kelamaan keliling ngabisin waktu. Lagian aku masih banyak urusan di dunia nyata ini. Masih banyak kerjaan yang harus gua kerjain.
Time to go.
Kemana? Mana sih? Bawah. Walah, ini dia sembunyi di sini. Apaan? Apaan nih, Bari?
We thought you might have been long gone by now.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me.
Buat dojin kan?
Oh,
Gak
looks
gitu
like
juga,
there's some
Ibari.
coming
Gak
this
selamanya
way.
aku buat dojin terus. Ya desain lah gue ini.
More of them? Then what are we
Gak semuanya
standing
lu
here
sangkutin
for?
dojin juga, Ibari.
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. Okay, sounds good.
All right, let's move out. Stay behind us.
Oke, lanjut lagi kemana nih? Ke bawah. Yang penting kelap dulu lah. Dapat primo nggak sih? Oh dapat, tapi nggak banyak. Jangan bikin dojin duduk. Jangan bikin dojin duduk. Enggak buat. Soalnya yang buat sudah banyak banget itu. Daripada buat dojin, buat model VTuber aja. Ah iya,
We made
ini
it.
gue masih belajar kalau itu Bang
Should
Susi.
be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dia.
Gue masih belajar itu buat model VTuber. Ya ada rencana sih, mau ini, mau buat model VTuber juga gue.
these two?
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all
Buat aja
searching for
Bang.
me. so
Iya Ibari, buat aja.
it's me.
Yang lu maksud buat aja itu buat model VTuber apa buat dojin?
You two should scram. There's
Wait a sec. Who the heck are you? And why are you shooing us away?
Buat apaan Bang? Gak tahu tuh Hibari. Buat apaan dia ngomong apa? Buat apa? Aku juga nggak tahu.
she returns home.
Yang di bawah siapa itu Hibari tadi?
My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so
Iya kalau bagus
And
bisa
if I
dijual.
refuse to go with you,
It'd be easier for the
Model
both of us
VTuber
if you
itu paling
cooperate.
murah katanya 10
But if you
juta.
insist on not going, then I'll have to
Yang
carry you like a
biasa-biasa
sack
aja
of
itu katanya 10
potatoes.
juta katanya.
Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to.
Stay out of this.
Tapi kayaknya
You
kalau masih
understand the
awal-awal masih
situation.
newbie, kayaknya cuma
Sorry,
bisa
my
kejual
lady.
1 jutaan deh,
You
Wak.
know I'm your bodyguard.
Paling
Your
bandar.
parents are...
how much?
Kayaknya. Ntar gue
Wait,
coba-coba deh.
What?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple?
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but that's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but and knowing your health, carelessly running...
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits, and I know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm and every time I bring this up. They just changed the... Dia, I know it hasn't been easy because she saved me. This is my life, and
My lady, are you...
Yes, I'm sure.
Fine, I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very clear. I'm only
Ntar
doing
duduk.
this because I
Jadi
respect your
kayaknya nggak mungkin
determination,
deh Bahanana.
not because I agree with you.
Itu kayaknya
Thank
nggak
you, Dia.
bakalan mungkin.
Sorry for
Soalnya
being
Dudu
so
sendiri
rude just now.
sempat bilang ya pasti
My
ceritanya nggak
nerves
bakal
wrecked
mau
ya.
jadi headcrasher ya.
And I even brought up your payments.
Ya salah
such an
ceritanya itu pas ada
offensive way.
Rita itu aku ingat.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora.
Iya, itu mustahil banget itu. Dudu jadi recruiter kayaknya nggak mungkin.
Today's little excursion caused such a
Dia lebih ngandalin darah Kaslana sama ini darah Saryaknya. Pokoknya jujur aja darah Saryaknya sendiri itu udah kuat. Apalagi kegabung sama darah Kaslana. Itu kombinasi, dua kombinasi yang sangat bagus udah itu.
As for the pay, okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached an understanding.
I'm fine, really.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up.
Ya, Pak, ini daging kebab ya, ini di belakang ini. Toponya ini. Aku lihatnya kayak daging kebab itu.
We want to hear more about less.
Mana tadi? Ini daging kebab. Daging kebab.
Well, if it isn't Dia. Haven't seen you in nearly half a year. Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now. Don't you find that kind of work boring?
Nah, you get used to it.
Mikir
How about a
makan
menu
dulu.
over here?
Kayak gitu Iwari, itu ada, itu aku cuma ngomongin aja, itu ada kayak daging kebab gitu tadi. Bukan gue bilang gue mikirin makanan mulu.
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Wait, we're paying for our...
How about our charcoal-baked Agelena cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over there are eating some now.
Udah sih, penasaran gue, cek jaringan dulu.
Burnt and dry. Bye, Mimo Pass.
Tapi kayak ntar Dudu dapat story yang maksa Dudu jadi headcrasher. Kayaknya masih mustahil deh. Kalau di beda universe kayaknya pemikirannya Dudu tetap sama deh. Kalau menurut gua gitu. Ya soalnya udah punya prinsip udah bakal jadi headcrasher. Aduh, kecepatan uploadnya yang kurang. Iya, nggak guna. Kenapa dia jadi headcrasher padahal dia punya darah Saryak sama darah Kaslana? Coba, kenapa coba dia beli jadi headcrasher kalau sudah punya darah Kaslana sama darah Saryak? Padahal dua darah itu sudah OP banget.
Hey, come on! Paimon has... Dunyarzad, we asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was...
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew?
Huh? Really?
Yes, it was when I was a child. I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends.
PE aja udah ngeri, iya udah ngeri. Cuman ini kalau nggak ada stigmanya apa kurang satu gitu. Aduh, damage-nya hilang. Dia sangat manja. Iya, tapi semua rata-rata Valkyrie Dudu itu ini manja semua. Harus full set banget gitu. Ya jadinya intinya lu harus kuat-kuat itu ngurusin Dudu, Bang Bahanana.
How do I explain? Really? Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt. Wow.
Loli, iya benar sekali, Bari ada Loli di sini. Kesukaan lu kan nih Bari ini.
Is there anything you want? What? Not really. I can't go anywhere or do anything.
Pasti ceritanya Dudu nyelamatin satu dimensi ya. Story yang mana itu? Aku agak lupa. Oh ya, story yang sebelumnya. Ya benar. Pas itu gua gak ngikutin story-nya gara-gara ini. Mepet banget itu. Mau ganti versi. Gua buru-buru nyelesain ini buat dapat apa namanya? Dapat hadiahnya. Jadi ceritanya gua skip. Gua skip.
Can you be my friend? After that, the voice said, okay, although my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me. Beyond my window was the flourishing. Once I finally made it through, but I know that that voice wasn't
Tapi
a
nanti gua
figment of
coba
my
ini
imagination. Yes, for
baca-baca
sure.
lagi story-nya.
If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown
Soalnya
curious
kemarin
about the
itu pas
outside world.
belum jadi streamer
Nor
gitu.
would I have
Main
learned
Honkai
how
itu
to
gua
read
kebanyakan
and
gua
enjoy so
skip
many books. That voice
story-nya.
sparked a desire for wisdom. I've been hoping for a chance to.
What's the Sub-Zero's festival?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, it's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday. I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge deal. But because of the Academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the festival. The Academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Sub-Zero's festival, forget any funding. They practically act like it doesn't exist. Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death, so they're reluctant to celebrate it.
Aw, but that's awful.
It is. It's absolutely terrible. Sure, the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord
Dudu apa
Kusanali
adiknya?
been the one quietly protecting us
Lu
for the
nanya ke
past
siapa,
400
Ibari?
years?
Just remember that we're
Willy
still
bebek
out
apa
in
tuna?
public. Don't get too carried away now.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zero's festival to this day. But I
Aduh.
hadn't met any of them before.
Tempat ini ya
So
bermasalah
I
ya
was never
jaringannya
able to
tadi ya.
contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw.
Hold on, my lady. Does
Iya
this
Ibari
friend
benar
happen to
sekali
be
itu bebek
Niru,
naik kuda.
the one who sends flowers?
Yes, that's
Apakah
her.
kamu pengen jadi kudanya
I
Dudu?
saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms. Did you give her something?
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much Mora prepared, so I had Nilu sell one of my skirts. I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today and see how things are coming along. Dia, would you accompany me?
Sure. That's quite the trip, though.
No, that would be too.
You might as well just accept the lift.
Aduh.
If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us.
Jaringan masih nggak
If
stabil nih
anything
sepertinya.
happens to you, then I'd really never hear the end of it
Turunin
from
aja
your
lah.
father.
1.500, oke. Gas.
But of course, Nilu will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Nggak masuk. Nggak mau jadi kuda Ibari. Dia sukanya sama kucing. Ibari kan sukanya sama kucing dia. Kemana? Keluar. Oke. Bingung dari Krisila. Aku masih bingung itu kalimatnya, namanya itu siapa sih? Jadi sempat kemarin gue debat masalah namanya kudanya Dudu gue sama teman gue. Kata teman gue namanya Krisna, aku bilang Kristina. Aduh, yang mana yang bener gue nggak tahu. Iya, ini aku baru ingat Durandal belum ada ini lagu songnya. Rita Durandal itu belum ada songnya ya.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was
Di Meko sudah ada.
If Dia's here, that means you got
You could say that.
Oh, and who are these two?
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're visitors who just arrived at Sumeru City and are looking for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali.
So you're followers from another land? That's wonderful. By the way, Dunyarzad.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do.
Probably? But don't sweat it.
Aduh, Nilo. Oh, cerita utamanya ya ini.
Wow!
Not bad.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago,
Bakalan panjang sih ini
discovered
kalau
that
cerita
the tree
utamanya.
above the stage had a huge chunk of
Nah, sampai
bark
buka
ready
juga
to
ini
fall
nggak
off.
bakal selesai ini
We
kayaknya.
reported it to
Kalau
the
nggak di skip-skip.
academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it.
Cuman BGM sih.
We didn't want anything bad happening, so we were going to cancel all the stage performances.
Iya. Rata-rata ya BGM ya.
Was the theater asking.
Semua Valkyrie itu pasti ada
The
BGM-nya,
academia looks
bener
down on
kamu ibari.
performers like us.
Cuman lagu itu
They
khusus gitu.
probably think it would be we can't let that happen.
Lagu buat Valkyrie itu khusus.
Not only would everyone thank the Dendro Archon for Dunyarzad,
Nilo wangi, iya Nilo basah, Nilo basah. Iya wangi.
The stage is going to be
Nilo kan elemennya air, jadi dia basah.
And I can't wait to...
It's our dream. I'll do my best for the two of us.
Nilu, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zeros, the most important performance at the Sub-Zeros festival.
Dunyarzad, have you told him the origin of this holiday?
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay, then I'll tell you two about how this holiday came to be. According to legend, the Sub-Zeros festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration
jaringannya.
for the Greater Lord. A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevati's
hilang lagi.
birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet. Some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater Lord started singing, so the Goddess of Flowers began to dance. As she danced upon the grass, countless beautiful padisaras began to bloom wherever she stepped.
Bentar.
Those brilliant
Jaringannya
purple
trouble lagi.
flowers became her dazzling
Jaringannya troublemaker.
stage. All the gods clamored, "Oh, if only time could stop at this very moment." Of course they did. When people mention the
Bahasan
gods, they always
bahasa
think of the Archon War.
bahasan
But
Barbara.
Sumeru's gods also
Iya,
had
Barbara
happy
basah
times.
sih. Ya samanya
They're
sih.
not around anymore. They're preserved
Ya
in
tapi
our
bener sih
tradition of
Barbara
dance.
lebih ngebasahin
This
temen
outfit I'm
sendiri.
wearing is apparently based on how the Goddess of Flowers looked.
Bahasan basahan Paimon. Mereka kapan Paimon basah?
We still
Dia kan
have to do our
berkilau.
best to make sure that
Tuh
the
cahaya
little girl feels
bintang-bintang
loved on
itu.
her special day.
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro Archon. I also noticed that you went the extra mile and scattered padisaras around the stage.
They symbolize the Goddess of Flowers, after all. It's just a shame that all the real padisaras went extinct after her death.
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth padisaras in memory of the Goddess of Flowers, but she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Thinking about the Goddess of Flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it. If my stage were anything like that, I'd be thrilled if I had to... So, Traveler and
Gacha
Paimon,
Nilo bang.
what do you...
Enggak
All
Ibari,
Lesser
males
Lord
gacha Nilo.
Kusanali's followers will
Nilo
be
Oren
at
gua
her
sudah
birthday.
dapat senjatanya, cuman gua nggak build.
That's a great idea!
Nilo Oren nggak tuh?
Hey, come on! There's nothing wrong with enjoying a festival. Besides, it's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. She'll be happy to have more people who are celebrating it.
So how about we all attend the Sub-Zeros festival together?
Oke, setuju.
Dunyarzad, everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Jaringan
I'm all
stabil
looking
nggak sudah?
forward to the Sub-Zeros
Ah,
festival.
hilang.
In that case, we'll take a
Hilang
look
jaringannya, hilang. Kumat lagi jaringannya, merah. Merah lagi, merah. Udahlah kayaknya off dulu gua. Kalau kayak gini. Stabil banget jaringannya. Paling lanjut lagi nanti malam. Saya Honkai. Ya oke. Ntar nunggu stabil dulu. Oke. Kayaknya live-nya gua akhirin dulu deh. Ini jaringannya, gimana ya dibilang ya? Bagus, cuman nggak stabil gitu.